guys, this is Lala Legacy back with another episode of Little Busters, and I am joined today by my roommate once again, finally, and it was Satakaibo! Oh my, you both did that at the same time.
And no camera this time, but don't worry, there will be a camera. Keep on subscribing to me.
And
so
to me.
Well, of course to her too, but yes, keep subscribing to me because when we do... There's a reason. Because we have 2 pester points now because 2 subscribers have just subscribed to me recently.
No.
So, if we can get enough by the next camera time, which next episode there won't be a camera either, but if there's more subscribers by the next time we record, there will be a camera up. And those pester points will be used.
And I am going to implement those pester points to my subscribers as well.
No! No, this isn't fair!
So, by subscribing to the both of us, those are 2 pester points right there.
No! Hell!
Yes!
They already pester me enough!
Why are you doing on camera, though?
Anyways, let's jump right back in.
Don't care!
A number of copiers and engraving machines were lined up there. There were also some machines I was unfamiliar with. The newspaper club or broadcasting committee members would probably know how to use them, though. I inserted the copy card into the copy machine. The teacher's copy card, has unlimited uses.
Oh, that's me. That's awesome!
As I inserted the card, unlimited appeared on the display. Copiers that students could use also could be found in the library and the school store. Saigasa!
Oh my gosh. Huh. Isn't it?
No.
Oh, that's her. Never mind. I'm sorry.
The pink-haired.
Oh my god, pink-haired girl. Never mind.
Yeah.
Hyper!
No! Huh? Isn't that Rikiku?
Hearing a voice,
That's purple, not pink.
Well, it's considered pink.
Whatever.
Hearing a voice, I turned around, and there was Saigasa-san, holding a package of A4 recycled paper in her hands.
Oh no.
Oh.
Kunari-chan,
you too? Or Tuya?
Yahoo!
Oh, Yahoo!
Yahoo! They greeted each other in a friendly manner.
Aww.
Saigasa-san, who often visited our classroom, had already become friends with everyone, and it seemed like she was on good terms with Komari-san.
Komari.
It's you.
Oh, that's me. Whoops.
Haru-chan, do you have some business here as well? Well, something like that.
Were you asked to copy something?
I ran into the dorm head earlier.
Oh boy.
Oh my, that was harsh. Really harsh.
Did you return past curfew again and make her angry?
Well...
She dodged the question by laughing.
Yeah.
Literally diamond.
Yeah. Shithead.
You really shouldn't be doing that all the time. Of course. I reflected on my actions. Yep.
Bullshit.
Accurate.
She so didn't reflect on anything.
That's why I said I call bullshit.
Accurate. Riki-kun, is that a handout for next class?
Looks that way. It was needed on a short notice. The copy machine kept on spitting out the sheets of paper one by one.
Looks like it'll take a while, huh?
I wonder. I have a feeling it will, since there are 4 pages and I need to copy both sides.
I see.
She set the package of paper on the bench, but she didn't show any inclination of to begin working after that. Saigasa-san, won't you be late for class if you don't get started soon?
Well, that's how it is.
She seemed to be looking for something. She was tapping on the pocket of her uniform restlessly.
What's the matter?
Could it be...
Yep.
Don't tell me. You don't have a copy card?
Well, to be honest, that's just how it is.
Don't ah-ha-ha me.
Me.
That is like so accurate for what you say to her sometimes.
Accurate. Ricky-kun or Kamari-chan, can you lend me your card?
I saw this coming.
I don't have one, I'm sorry.
No, that's not your fault.
I don't have one.
Oh, no.
I don't have one either. We're the same. So that's why, Ricky-kun, could you lend it to me for a moment?
No can do. Besides, this was a teacher's card.
Huh? Really? Don't you have your student's card on you?
Well, sure I do. The many copiers on campus, of course, weren't free of charge. Students used copy cards that were similar to prepaid cards. They were sold in the school store. A card for 110 pages went for 500 yen. I had a brand new card, good for 110 copies in my pocket.
Won't you lend it to me for a moment? I'll give it back later.
It can't be helped. I handed her my card.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
She handed the sheets of paper to Kamari-san. How many pages do you need?
About 30. It's a notification about enforcement of a stricter discipline in the dorm.
What? I looked at the sheet of paper Kamari-san was feeding into the copier. Be late to school and die week. Strict observance of the curfew. On top of that, there's a list of students who require special attention written on it. Atop the list was Saiga-san.
Yep.
It's like I'm in the limelight.
It's not just like it. You really are. Thinking from the dorm head's perspective, making her copy this must be intended as punishment. A4.
A4. Slam.
She got caught in the copy machine.
Yep, me.
Jan, looks like you're having fun.
Fuck you! I say as her, I will get her out of her innocence. Like, fuck you, asshole! I'm short. I'm tiny. This is not fair. Anyways, I'm not. Help me!
She shook her hand frantically. Well, you know, it was the first time I've seen anyone like this.
Alright, let's use this rare opportunity and copy.
Komarin.
Let's scan.
Oh, fuck
you. She pressed the start button. The machine made a loud noise and began operating. Well, let's help her already. I opened the lid and helped her stand up. Are you all right?
I was so startled.
How should I put it? She's the kind of person one can't take their eyes off of.
Yeah.
Wow, that's horrible.
Amid a pitch-black blot, there was something that resembled Kamari-san's squashed face.
Oh, that poor thing.
How should I say it? This is gross.
I'm gross.
I noticed that Kamari-san's copies continued coming out. Hey, didn't you make too many?
Huh?
I pressed the cancel button to stop it from printing any more copies.
Oh, I forgot to change the number of copies.
You just wasted 14 copies.
Sorry.
So fucking you.
I'll get you a new card later.
You'd better.
But they've had artistic value, so let's put them up all over school.
No!
The title has 14 sheets of
14 shits of Komari. Kathleen.
She's laughing and trying so hard to say.
Oh, careful.
No. Oh, be careful, my coffee. My coffee. Arr. Yes, you hear the coffee monster come out of me when somebody messes with my coffee.
Look, when you put them together like this, they're artistic.
Stop it.
What an odd pair they were.
But they still they play off each other so lovingly.
I know, right? I turned the copy machine back on. Yeah, it was supposed to be just sound, so. I looked at Saiga-san, who was humming while operating the copier. It started to doubt whether there was any meaning to this notification.
Hey, Ricky-kun.
What?
I like the smell of freshly printed paper.
Wait, what?
Also, you're pressing into my... Yeah.
Well, then hold this.
Oh, don't blame me for that.
I had it on the floor where it was out of the way.
Well, I didn't want it on the floor because it got all dirty.
Oh my gosh.
Soybeans are used to make soy ink, so if you think of it, it's a tasty smell.
Huh? Really?
She was interested in something that had nothing to do with the actual purpose of the notification.
Something wrong?
It's nothing.
You're weird, Ricky-kun.
That's the truth.
I had a feeling the one being strange was Saiga-san, pressing the sheet of paper against her nose. The copy machine gave a beep.
I'm done, thanks to you both.
You're welcome.
Yep, it's totally fine.
I took the card back from her and suddenly noticed something. You left your paper on the bench, Saiga-san.
You can use it.
Huh?
There probably won't be enough paper.
As if her words were some kind of signal, the copier emitted a warning sound.
Oh, it stopped.
Please load paper? She was right.
I'll see you later. Thanks for lending me the card.
Wait! Saiga-san! She's gone. She had already disappeared before I could say anything else. Let's load the paper.
Let me handle.
Oh, handle it. Whoops. I didn't see the it before she went
That's
through.
fine.
Anyways.
There's some left here, too. Let's put them together.
Okay. She opened the paper tray, which was naturally empty. We adjusted the settings and resumed copying. The first thing that came out was a copy of Kamari-san. You mixed up the papers!
I got it all wrong.
Whoa! That was my ear!
My ear, too.
It took 15 minutes to finish.
Let's go back.
She started walking, the copies held in her hands. That's alright, I'll take them.
Oh, I'm fine.
Actually, I was the one asked to do it.
Then let's divide them in half.
She gave me half of the handouts and we returned to the classroom. After our next class ended, I had been helping Masato, who was asked to clean up the instruments in the science classroom, and we were returning to our classroom.
Sorry making you help me.
Don't sweat it. Besides, you helped me before as well. Every day, different students were randomly asked to clean up the labware.
Who in the world's done about such a thing? Wait, what?
That was just a student.
I know. I was being weird. It
Huh?
didn't say gender.
Yeah. A loud voice was coming from the classroom. At the same time, someone leaped out into the hall.
Oh, no.
Riki-kun and Masato-kun?
Saiga-san, you little...
Oh my gosh, I use this word a lot.
Oh, my.
Oh my, I appeared at the wrong time again.
Yep. Did
Accurate.
something happen again?
Yeah, listen up. You scribbled all over my physics handout. And with a ball pen to boot.
I just imagine him being like, yeah, listen up, you little shit.
Yeah.
by the win, so I was just gonna give it back.
So why do you go and scribble on it?
Because not doing anything with it will go against my principles.
Literally, Diamond.
Yes.
What troublesome principles?
You wrote a star symbol in the name field. I had to turn it in with my name as Inohara Star Matsuto.
Couldn't you have just used correction fluid?
I never thought of that. The return of Matsuto's mind. Yay! I'm sorry.
Well, now that's how it is.
Setting that aside, what was the uproar in the classroom just now?
Today, the last episode of an interesting drama is being broadcast.
What is it? The mystery.
So, I wrote a small announcement on the blackboard. You see?
And then it's
Damn it, you ruined the revealing of the predator!
Perpetrator.
Or perpetrator.
Predator. Aliens versus Predator.
No, I'm not a fan of that. Not at all. I love at the end of that movie where the actual alien creature busts out of his chest and he's mixed alien and predator DNA. It's like, yes, I want to see the movie that comes after this one.
She did something stupid, alright.
Well, I was gonna write what it was about for those who didn't know, but I get a bit too.
Yeah, that is so fucking you.
Spoilers are a serious crime.
Yes, they are, Diamond.
Speaking of what was fun for students living in the dorm, the TV set in the recreation area of each floor would be number 1 on the list. We didn't watch it that often, but it seems like the reception area was always crowded with people. One by one, students were coming out of the classroom.
There she is! Sagasa, what? Was that you?
It's a problem if you're that serious about it.
Why'd you go and do that? It's been my reason for living lately.
Well, that's merely the ending I came up with myself.
Eh?
The noisy atmosphere changed.
Well, it was such a realistic theory, it seems that everyone believed it.
A theory, you mean?
The reason I wrote all this...
She began explaining.
And we run away from it.
No, it just skips forward.
Something like this.
Voices of admiration were heard.
Okay. You're amazing!
Praise me.
You're so you.
I need attention.
Also Baby Kaibo.
Hey.
Anyways. But there's a major flaw with your theory.
Oh. Would you tell me what it is?
Hang on. Now it was turning into a debate. Everyone, keep the noise down. Okay. And at that very instant, all the noise of the corridor suddenly died down.
Damn. Sagasa, let's talk about this later.
All the students engaged in the discussion returned to the classroom. Light footsteps, and after that, the sound of a multitude of feet marching.
Oh, crap.
There was a group of students wearing armbands on their left arms.
Oh, run.
Student council members, I first thought, but I was mistaken. The vivid crimson red armbands had School Disciplinary Committee written on them in white letters.
Run away!
This is Saikasa's sister, by the way.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
She's more serious.
Oh, boy. Matter, go.
And then prefect number 1.
Which one you guys want to do the prefect?
Regarding that, we already have student council's executive board's approval.
What about negotiations concerning the boys' dorm head candidacy?
There don't appear to be any problems, but...
What?
The sound of footsteps stopped, as though hitting a wall. It really was that quick. The girl standing in the center of the group cast a glance at us.
Oh boy.
But it really lasted just a fraction of a second before she resumed her steps.
Oh boy. Prefect. They're perfect.
Prefect.
Okay, it is prefect. God.
There are, but doing it right away might be problematic.
As the group disappeared around the corner, the usual noise returned to the corridor.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
I heard Saiga-san snort quietly next to me. I looked at my surroundings.
What? What are you dozing off for, Ricky-kun? Let's get back to class. Come on, let's go.
Saiga-san tugged at my sleeve of the uniform. Yeah. She began to walk next to me, and looking at her, she had her usual carefree smile.
So, that thing we talked about before.
Unfocused, I was just nodding my head while giving her an occasional half-hearted reply. Alright, so this is all the time that we have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, by subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. And don't forget to go over and subscribe to Setakaibo!
Yes, go subscribe. More subscribers means more pester points.
And we still have to set up a Twitter or something for Diamond.
Which we will be doing that here in the next few days.
Which she will be using.
Yes, we will.
Excuse.
No, you're going to be using it.
Anyways, see you in the next video, guys. Bye!